show me how to do the list?
Eat a burger.
Eat a
and
burger.
Put it to rest.
Do it.
Now we know. Daddy's at the law firm until 8 hours, and Davey's watching XXX down in the fucking basement.
Get that out of my face.
But you punch the burger?
I'm gonna throw it.
Did you go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, we changed it. We're back up. Come on. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. We've seen him 2 places. All right, Healthy Debate back in the janitor closet, live from Chicago. Surviving Barstool finale tonight. All I can say is that it's at 8 o'clock. It's the only thing I'm going to say. And the reunion show right after. So do with that what you will. Shout out to Davidson, by the way. A10. Doogs, no hard feelings. But, you know, you get the Steph Curry brand. I mean, you know, new thing. Not everything should be Nike. You know, you got to mix it up. It's a little tight. Fits good. Large fitting good. So, touch on that. Jet ski's got 3 instead of the 3 headlines because, you know, I haven't really been around. We touched on, I still think this AFC #1 race, I wrote the blog, is going to be compelling. I feel like, you know, I get fixated on schedules and how things shake out. You got 5 teams in the mix here, a few playing each other for the AFC race. I am obsessed with this AFC race. I like that one of them is Sunday night, so it's a standalone. My pitch to YouTube TV would be to have the Chiefs, Dolphins, and Ravens games if they're going, and if they're, you know, obviously not now with the Ravens, Jaguars Sunday night, but then put the Browns, Ravens, Browns, Chiefs, Dolphins all going in a multi-view box for YouTube TV. Let me watch the race for #1. Pitch it as a race for #1. Feel like that would be a good thing. I know YouTube TV hasn't figured out the customization yet, but that's what I would want. So we're there with that. Jet ski's got a couple of leftover 2-minute drills, different things to kind of make the brain go a little bit different instead of just, you know, Otani, the different headlines. So jet ski, rip 3 of those. We'll kind of weigh in, do some back and forth, and then we'll go heavy calls here before a big dinner with the Miami skip.
Yeah, so we got a couple, I guess, like deep dive hypotheticals.
All right, the camera's directly in front of it, so I'm going to move over just a little bit. Actor or writer? Yeah, so give me that exact breakdown.
So would you rather be a successful actor that's basically typecast as the same role, but you are, you know, fairly successful, or the biggest writer in Hollywood, but you get no shine, you have no publicity, you're just a completely behind-the-scenes guy?
All right, so the flaw in the argument is I do think if you're the best writer in Hollywood, you would get shine. Best original screenplay at the Oscars. So I'm going to poke a hole in that to a degree. But let's say I'm going to say you're considered the best writer, but you never win an award. Do we want to do it that way?
Maybe we say then you're not the best. You're a highly successful writer, and you don't get any publicity, really. But as the actor, you're middle of the road, but you get a fair amount of shine, more followers, more access to red carpet events, et cetera, et cetera. So maybe we say the writer's like a TV writer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no awards is the hard part. I was leaning writer, but I think I might go actor because you could still then stumble into, like, oh, I did a movie with De Niro, and then I became friends with him on the set. You have access to, like, maybe, like, the top actress thinks you're cute. You end up with that. But if I'm coming away with awards, I'm easily going writer.
It's kind of like,
also,
might be a bad example, but, like, because Seth Rogen's not like a heartthrob, but like Seth Rogen versus Judd Apatow. Like, which would you rather be in that?
Well, that's kind of hard because I think Seth Rogen's kind of a star.
And he is also a writer to a degree, but I think that's the kind of the parallel.
Yeah. Apatow. I guess people still kind of want to. Yeah, I'm leaning writer, but I'm split on that. I'm still going to say writer. You know what? I'm going to say writer.
And then the second one. Who is the best side or ancillary character in TV show history?
Again, this might be being a simp. This might be, just loving TV when I was in my 20s. I think the first name that comes to mind, and he tailed off at the end a little. I wish they didn't use him so much at the end. But I'm going to say Billy Walsh, Entourage.
I like that a lot.
Did I just lose? Did you just fuck with the volume?
I did not know. So
Oh, no. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, we're back. I don't think I'm hearing myself, but it's fine. I like Billy Walsh. When he shows up with the suit suck t-shirt, he's out of his mind in that. He's acting like a maniac with Meta Ian. He fucks him up on the Snow movie. I thought Billy Walsh was hysterical. And he goes, yeah, they're calling me Wally when he's doing the fucking pornos. Billy Walsh is very, very, very funny.
no love
Very
for Urkel?
Urkel's a star.
Yeah, but I feel like
Urkel's a star. What are you talking about? Urkel was the fucking lead of that show.
he was not the lead.
You are insane.
Urkel was not the
You are
lead. There's no way
insane.
he was casted as that big of the role going forward. Like I
Bro,
think
they-
side
okay,
character
maybe
can
in the-
evolve.
Maybe they tried to make him a side character when the first show was first pitched. But guys take off like that. You know who was another one like that? I don't think he's that as compelling. But Al from Home Improvement was only supposed to be on one episode. Al from Home Improvement was not supposed to be, and then Al is a top, like the family is obviously leads, but Al was a lead. Almost every plot line goes through Urkel. That is the craziest statement you've ever made, Jetski.
I don't know. I don't think I have to watch back from season 1, but I don't think his role was star.
Ask anybody.
Yeah, he's definitely the main character.
Anybody.
Yeah,
I wish I
do.
could pull.
I get what you're saying too, Bosco.
With that.
There's
Don't
like
pull anybody in.
Yeah.
Pull anybody in outside that door.
there's
Please. Hop to it. Hop to it. Hop to it. You guys got your raises. You don't want to work? Come on. He goes, I didn't get
But
it.
I think this
Sorry,
is
bro.
all like revisionist history because as the show went on, he became such a polarizing side character into main character. I'm gonna look up if he was cast.
Pretty quick, bro. He's the lead. He's 100% the lead.
the first episode. You might not be the main character, but once the,
Right.
once the directors or producers know that you got something there, they're gonna make.
But
you
then the
main
whole arc of the show.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Spider. Spider tells the truth. All right, Spider, you need these headphones?
I already got the articles to support
Absolutely
what
no
I'm saying.
context. No context. The thing came up, the best side characters in TV. Okay? I'm not going to lead you one way or the other. The show Family Matters. Who is the lead on that show?
Unfamiliar with it.
Oh, come on!
Okay. Swing and a miss.
Wait. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
It's got the cop from Die Hard.
Bosco, can I ask him a question?
Yeah.
It's the one with Urkel. Do you know Urkel?
One
yeah,
more.
I know Urkel.
Yeah. Everybody
I
knows
never
Urkel.
seen that movie though.
It's a TV show.
It's okay. A little ahead of your time.
No,
Okay.
no, the one you said. What's the name of it?
Family
Family
I've
Matters.
never seen that.
Same show.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, same
Wait,
show.
that's the show Urkel was on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold
Oh.
on. Don't give it away. Hold on. Don't give it away. Who do you got?
I know him. That's the only character I know.
Titus? He's probably a good answer. That's a good one.
Yeah, Titus knows.
He'll know immediately.
What
Thank
about
you.
Carlton?
You're done. You're done.
Different show.
Outta
Maybe
here.
problematic that you said
Different
that
show.
too.
Different show. Mark started to bomb you like this, but we need one answer, okay? The different topics that came up were best side characters on TV, ancillary characters.
The best side character.
I don't need you to weigh in on that.
Okay.
Jet ski, you can give it though. Actually, it's impolite. Go ahead.
Uh,
I said Billy.
go ahead.
I said Billy Walsh. Entourage. I
for-
thought was great.
that's a good one.
Right. But here's the issue. Jet ski is a great guy. Family Matters. He made a comment to a certain character being a side character. I'm
But
not
I
going to
have-
lead you one way or the other. Either way, who is the lead of Family Matters?
That's not true.
The lead is Urkel.
No, it's not. It's the father.
Is that the craziest
Carl
thing you've
Winslow
ever
is
heard?
not the lead. It's
No,
Steve Urkel.
It's Steve Urkel, and it's not debatable.
Okay.
Not debatable.
Can I bring up some literature to back up my point?
Yeah, make your case.
He was cast initially to only make one appearance on the show, and
that was initially.
was
so
Al.
initially he's a
Home
side character.
But then it ran for
that's
10
not-
years, and he dominated plot lines, storylines, merch, TV appearances.
That was the intention they had for him from the start. What he ended up being was not the side character. He ended up being the guy.
I think that if we went to look back and rewatch from season 1 to whatever it was, season 10, like not every plot line, even season 1, 2, is revolving around Urkel.
But the course of the entire show.
Yes.
I
We're
think
not
it's just that
talking
he's the
about,
most
like, one-
memorable.
No.
Just because you weren't
This is
supposed to be the
ridiculous,
main
right?
character
This is
doesn't mean
ridiculous.
you
You do
aren't.
this. You argue with guys like this every day.
I don't got.
Hey, I'm a good guy.
Listen, I didn't write a book. I don't get the top tier guys. Okay, you got to remember, like, they go, all right, who are we assigning? We got Titus. He's a great guy. All right, you get the top tier, and then I get whatever's left.
Healthy debate. Horrendous opinion. It's Steve Urkel.
Crazy, right? Crazy. Thank you
Whatever,
very much.
I'll take
I
my
had
L
to
as a
get-
man.
You're also the perfect age with that it's it's insane. Yeah, perfect. That jet ski, you're going to lose that. Put that poll in the chat.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
going
gonna
to
get
lose 100 to
fucking
0.
dominated.
100 to 0. It's crazy. Give me the third one.
Okay, let me just write the poll real quick.
I also think,
Yeah, no, it's
just
okay.
for my Game of Thrones watchers, I think Tormund Giantsbane is the best in that show. I just think that deserves a shout.
Yeah, but those ancillary characters.
Can I redeem
Bosco,
myself?
Bosco, don't even go there just because it's not a 90s sitcom that you won't like it.
Fair.
People in the chat.
I don't know.
What is
many of
Mr.
those-
Feeney? Is Mr. Feeney a side character?
Great one.
Ancillary.
Ancillary. Okay, I should have said
Great. That's a great one.
that. My bad.
I have one more because I think it's a great topic. Who would be it for Full House?
Steve or Kimmy Gibbler?
Yeah, it's gotta be
I was gonna say
Kimmy.
Kimmy Gibbler. I didn't know if Joey would count.
No.
Because
He's
that show-
part of the ensemble leads.
Yeah, they have like 7 leads technically.
Yeah,
right?
that's how it works, though, sometimes. That's
Okay.
how it works. There's a lot of Sopranos ones. I'm not even going to touch that.
Give us one. One.
I mean, there's other ones, too.
Ralphie.
Yeah, him, Paulie, to a degree. But those guys got a lot of plots, too. The one I wanted to give was on Breaking Bad, the fucking deaf guy, which is crazy because he doesn't speak. I'm sorry, the guy who can't speak, the mute, with the bell. Saltamaka? Is that his name?
Yes.
He's-
What is his
Isn't
name?
that in
Fucking
The Wire?
Tito, is it Tito? Tito Salamanca? What is his name?
Yeah.
That's from The Wire season 2.
No.
No.
Tight. That's fucking. What's his name? When he's Hector Salamanca's his
Hector's-
dad. Who is his son?
I don't know. Whoever that is, he's unbelievable. But yeah, give me the third one.
Okay.
A lot of side characters. I think we'll get some calls on that too.
So, if for every day of the week you had to follow or commit one of the 7 deadly sins, what would be the worst to carry out, and what would be the most fun? And for anyone,
Give me the 7 again.
Okay, can we picture this?
12 years Catholic school. I can't name the sins.
So the 7 deadly sins are pride, unhealthy, egotistical competitiveness, envy. Envy represents the good others receive. Gluttony. Gluttony pertains not only to food but to entertainment and other pleasures. Lust. Lust is the self-destructive drive for pleasure out of proportion to its worth. Sex, power, or image can be used as well, but they can go out of control. Anger. Anger is often our first reaction to problems, and paged with we all know what anger is. Greed. Greed wants to get not only its fair share but more. And sloth. All the sins work together to deaden our spiritual senses, so we first become slow to respond to spirit and then drifts completely into complacency. This is sloth.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I think we've all been a sloth at a certain point, like just not getting out of bed. I talked about it the other day, like not getting out of bed forever. But I don't know if I would want to live like that all day long. They're all gonna kill you. I think you might as well go all in on gluttony and be like 600-700 pounds.
I don't know. Oh, my bad. I don't know. I think, and maybe this is,
Like,
I gotta get bonked. I think lust would be the most fun, obviously.
Yeah. But yeah. But then would that reduce the fun of sex?
Gluttony.
Could you then see yourself being like it's boring? Also, it's not a guarantee you're getting.
It's one day a week though, so we're rotating this.
Oh,
so it's not-
one day a week.
So 7 days you got to do each one.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
what's the
so
best
it's
day? What's the
gluttony.
worst day?
Gluttony. Every Sunday you go to a restaurant, you could eat 2 ribeyes, 32-ounce ribeyes. I think it's gluttony. If you don't have the backside of being a fat ass, but like go all in. And then somebody's like, "Oh, you want to go to a bar?" And it's like, "Yeah, go over the top. I have, responsibly 52 high noons." And then I get in a cab and go home.
I think
Like I'm just going, I'm just always going.
I think
Like
envy.
you're ordering like Fred Flintstone.
Envy might be the one that's like the most painful internally, because if all day you're just being envious of people and wishing you had better shit, that would suck. But
That was December 2022 for me.
yeah, I'm trying to think of the movie 7, like what all these deaths were.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gluttony though. I think I would want to just let me eat myself to death.
And then what's the one that you wouldn't want to do?
Anger.
Anger's good. I feel like
I mean, I'm already angry every day, so I gotta, I don't want it to kill me.
pride.
I don't know how pride is
Pride's
just being
like-
an egotistical dickhead.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think I got mistaken for that.
yeah.
There's having too much pride.
Yeah, it's interesting. All right, let's wrap that for first quarter. I think that's good. We think outside the box.
And if you have any other takes on these when you call in, like share them with us.
Also, dunk on jet ski for Urkel. That was the fucking wildest statement I ever heard. Listen, your idea was right, man. He comes in and he was supposed to be an appearance, but he took over the show, and it's the Urkel show. Like when I was a little kid, my dad would put on the Wonder Years. I'd be like, "What's this show?" I called it the Kevin Show. When I watched Thomas the Tank Engine, I said, "This is the train show." The Urkel show. That was the Urkel show. Like you were a little kid, you were watching the Urkel. It was the Urkel show.
I think that like if this was a show that came out now, he would be the one that's clipped the most, has the most viral like highlights or whatever. But I don't think, from what I remember, and I was like 3, 4 when this was on, but I've watched reruns. I don't think that if we followed season 1 to 4 or 5, like the majority of plot lines are revolving around Urkel. And I'll watch it back to prove it.
I think only one is. Season 1 and 2, maybe not. More about the family.
What percentage of screen time do you need to have on a show per episode to be a main character? Because there's like a mathematical equation we could figure this out with.
It depends, though. On like ensemble casts, like 25 to 30. Like, so think about Christopher. Would you consider Christopher a main character in The Sopranos? I would.
Yeah.
But they rotate where. Some episodes he's only in a little. Some episodes he's in a lot.
Do you watch The Wire?
Yes.
So somebody in the chat said Omar is the best ancillary character. I thought that Omar was a main. No.
Omar could be rooted as an ancillary character 100%.
So I would classify him as a main character, but in that like little thing that you just gave, like you have to be on a certain amount of screen time and everything, he probably wouldn't fit the criteria.
Right. Yeah, it's an interesting debate.
I'm going to come up with an equation,
all right,
algebraic equation that can determine who is a main character.
All right, I like that.
Screen
Let's
time,
go
plot lines, etc.
I like that. Let's go second quarter, Doogs. Give me 3, and then we're going heavy. 3 halftime. 12 for the second half. We'll go right till 5 o'clock.
You ready?
4 o'clock here. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. Don Juan.
Yo.
Don, wait for
What's
a second. Don, you're on.
Rico, what's going on? It's Don Juan. Listen,
What's up, pal?
Healthy debate. Christmas Eve night absolutely blows Christmas Day out of the water.
As an adult, I'd say yes. As a kid, I'd say no. I actually think as a kid, Christmas Eve is horrible. Being like an 8, 9-year-old kid. You know you're coming tomorrow. The presents are right there. You've waited the whole time. You got to go to mass. You usually go out to dinner. All you want to do is go to bed, but you're too jacked up to go to bed. I think Christmas Eve as a kid sucks. As an adult, yes, Christmas Eve is nice. Super nice. Like some of my best ones were being newly married, and you tie one on Christmas Eve. You're out late. You open some presents with your wife. You could sleep in Christmas Day, not having a fucking thing to do. Christmas Eve is top tier. You eat like an animal. Christmas Eve is top. I also say probably the best eating day of the year, Christmas Eve. So I put that out there. Yes, sucks as a kid, good as an adult. Christmas Eve.
Healthy debate. I think as a kid, it's actually almost even more exciting, you could say, just because the thought of waking up on Christmas, getting all the presents and all that stuff. I understand you're jacked up. You got to go to mass. That's never fun. But as a kid, I always thought that Christmas Eve night was fucking awesome because of the joy and excitement you have the next day.
Yeah, and I do think Christmas Day, I always felt this as a kid. Christmas Day, when you're opening the gifts, you get down there at 7 o'clock. If you look back at the timelines, I think it might be done by 7:35. But it's great.
Yeah,
it depends. As a kid, we went to a few different places. Like we'd play for a little, and then we go to my grandfather's, and then you go to my grandmother's at night. So like the bouncing around kind of, I don't want to say stinks. Obviously, it's good to go get more gifts and you're with family and you see everybody. That's what it's about. But if you just got to stay home all day, you are done in about 35 minutes, I guess was what I was trying to say, which is crazy. You open a million presents in 35 minutes. But there's that culture of just like the next one. Just keep open. So, but yeah, I could see your point, Christmas Eve. There's something magical about, your mom making you go out and look up in the sky, be like, you see him, you never saw him. If you were lucky, a plane was going by, and then your little brother's like, "Oh, it's Santa." It's like, no, it's a plane. But yeah, I like the magic on Christmas. I like the magic on Christmas Eve, but as an adult, Christmas Eve top tier.
So I have one,
Also,
Bosco, for
real
you.
quick,
Just going off the Christmas Eve thing. What do you like better, riding the bet or after the bet's finished and you win or lose? What's the thrill of it? Winning it or the actual ride of it? The anticipation.
I guess winning it.
Okay.
Riding it during is like unless it's a rocking chair type win. During is a fucking war.
Yeah. So is Christmas
Horrible.
Eve. So is Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve's a fucking war. You're fighting your ambitions. What am I gonna get tomorrow? Am I gonna get the Xbox 360? Like,
as a kid, you're saying?
oh yeah. Like I think.
Yeah, because I get. You're right. Yeah.
Because then you wake up on Christmas, it's great. You get the gifts or you don't get the gifts, and then by 12 o'clock, it's all over. Like
Right. There is a sense of Christmas kind of being tough, of like it's over. It sure as hell ends. I think the Christmas season holds more weight than Christmas Day, actually.
Bosco,
You know what I
on the
mean?
same page. We're on the same page.
Yeah. So it's a good point.
Christmas from the
And
1st
real
to the
quick,
24th
I
is
just
way
wanted to
better than
get
the
back-
25th.
Yep.
I just wanted to talk about the best side character in TV.
Okay.
Respectfully, I think saying Urkel's a side character is absolutely fucking nuts.
Nuts.
He's definitely the main character. And I just want to say, I think of side character, Gunther from Friends has got to get my vote.
I didn't think he was that funny.
That's the waiter
I
at
just
the
feel like
cafe.
Yeah, as the side character, a lot of these names you guys are throwing around, you could see that they're not
I'll
a side
give
character.
you-
They have a lot of screen time.
I'll give you one.
He comes in
I'll
with a
give you
few
one who
lines
is
and they
used
hit.
funnier. I'll give you one. The McPoyle brothers on It's Always Sunny.
Yes.
Anytime they came on the
Oh.
screen, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" When they hold them hostage I haven't watched all of It's Always Sunny. I've watched a lot of it. When they do the episode where they hold them hostage or something like that, the McPoyles, and they're acting like fucking whack jobs, and then they got the sister, and then there's the thing with the bird hat, if I remember correctly, with the McPoyles.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
They
McPoyles are
love
fucking
milk. They're always drinking warm milk.
out of control. They're just such mutants. The
Oh, that's
McPoyles
top
are
tier.
out of control.
And healthy debate, I think that It's Always Sunny is funnier than The Office.
Yeah, I think The Office with it's weird. Like, The Office is dry a lot of times. It's funny, but it's dry to me. It's a dry type of humor.
Yeah, It's Always Sunny, way more, hilarious lines. You never know what the
Yeah.
fuck they're getting themselves
There's
into.
also a
But
lot of
now
shows
they
that-
go downhill.
There were a lot of shows that came out that were deemed comedies that were not necessarily, like, funny to me. They were more dramedies. I watched Orange is the New Black, I think just because it got buzz on Netflix, and I watched Weeds. And I liked Louis Maurice Parker's, like, smoke. She got that MILF attitude, and that carrier. But it, like, wasn't the funniest. Like, Weeds, I don't remember laughing. The guy who was on there was funny was Kevin Bacon. Was fucking, oh, not Kevin Bacon. Who am I thinking of? Weekend Update guy. He's boys with Sandler. What's his name? Can we Google Kevin Weeds
Yeah.
TV character? Kevin, not Spacey. Not James. Kevin
Nealon.
Kevin Nealon. Thank you. Kevin Nealon. Yes, very funny. Doogs, give me the next one.
This might be good to go off of. This guy just called in. He wants to talk about how Friends doesn't have a main character.
That's a good point.
Hey, Rico, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Hey, I just wanted to call. I don't really watch Friends. My wife makes me watch.
I did. I watched it.
But they don't really have a main character. I mean,
No,
everyone's the main
ensemble
character, I guess.
cast. Ensemble cast. If
Yeah.
I had to put my finger on it, of like who was the lead, maybe it's because she became such a bigger star. I'm gonna say Jennifer Aniston. And I feel like Ross had. Oh, you know what though? Because they do get married. Maybe Chandler jumped to the top, and Monica kind of jumped to the top at the end. But overall, I think Rachel. Like, if you told me you had to pick one lead, I'd say Rachel.
I mean,
But
think
yes.
you're right. I think, yeah.
Ensemble
I remember
cast.
that- Yeah. I don't really. But when we were talking about that, like the main character, and that kind of worked, right? So just
Yeah,
help
I'd
with
say
the
that.
character.
Ensemble. Yep, I'd say that. All right, Doogs, give me the last one before halftime.
Nick, Long Island.
Yo, what's up? How we going?
What's up?
All right, first of all, Jet Ski. Urkel is 100% the main character of Family Matters. The only issue, he's the highest paid also, but...
Hit him while he's laying there.
I got bodied in the
Don't
ball,
help
too.
him pick him up.
No,
Don't
back
help
up
him
the
and
truck.
pick him up.
Back up
Jet
the
ski.
truck over him.
Listen,
Yeah,
it's
Jet ski,
healthy. I
turn
gotta be
around.
healthy.
Are
Healthy
there
debate.
are
We
there
gotta-
hold
healthy
on, Nick.
debate.
Hold on. Jet ski, are there tire marks on that white shirt yet? Let's get some tire marks on there. Keep backing over him. Go ahead, Nick.
Listen, it was a spin-off. Carl Winslow on Perfect Strangers. That's how the show came about. But Urkel, 100%, is the main character of Family Matters. It's not even
debatable.
healthy debate, not up for debate.
Yep.
So
perfect.
I'm calling. You're at a party. 2 6-foot heroes. One's American. One's Italian. Which one you going with? Healthy debate. It's important debate. Shout out to Non-Social Club. Non-social social club.
All right.
American
Day
hero,
shout-outs.
Italian hero.
All right. So when you say Italian hero, you're not saying the chicken cutlet, mutts, and roasted peppers hero, correct?
No, like the generic 6-foot hero, Italian or
Yeah, okay.
American.
So I am picky with my cold cuts. I don't like mortadell. I don't like give me the other ones on there.
Capicola, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like
That
ham.
Ham cappy.
Yeah, I don't like that. So I pick a lot of that stuff
Ah,
off.
it's awful.
On the
Fucking mung.
American, I'm also picking a lot of stuff off. I'm definitely picking off the ham. I'm picking off the Swiss if they put Swiss on there sometimes.
That's
Getting
usually
that
no,
off.
it's that American. It's like that melted American.
Yeah, okay, so I'll keep that, but I'm getting rid of the bologna. So usually to me, it's just turkey and roast beef.
I don't
with
know no bologna on an American hero. It's turkey, roast beef, American, and ham.
So maybe
lettuce,
I'm just
tomato.
picking off the ham. I feel like I've seen bologna on them though. In fairness, I feel like I've seen
that's bologna.
Yeah.
That's bologna if you're putting bologna on an American
That's
hero.
bologna if you put bologna. I feel like I have seen bologna on there, but I'm picking off the ham. So I'm just going. I guess I'm going American because turkey and roast beef is an elite combo. So I'm in on that.
Absolutely.
I'm on the American.
It was always American hero.
There was always American hero. All right, halftime. That's a good call. Halftime. Nothing better than a fucking 6-foot hero, by the way. Hey, 6-foot hero's got to be pre-sliced, though.
There's this new thing that kids are doing to make money, right? Basically, on their car, they get like paint markers and they write girls trip. They put their Venmo and they're at like buy us a drink, bachelorette party. There's this guy that does it. So he writes all this like girls trip stuff and he'll drive around.
No
and he said
way.
he makes more money doing this shit than working like a full-time job.
Whoa.
Because you are just sending money to the
People
Venmo.
do it and they drive through rich neighborhoods,
Whoa.
like areas.
They'll like leave their like
Wow.
car parked at like a downtown area.
That's genius.
It's a trend right now. Like people go on bachelorettes and they'll write the Venmo and be like, buy us a drink, whatever. Now people are taking advantage of it and they're gonna ruin it for like people that were like wholesome about it and they were getting a little bit of like money for their trip. Now nobody's gonna send anything because this person ruined it. But it is brilliant. There's people that quit their jobs because they said they're making more.
Do you have no shame? Do you have no shame with that video? Like, that's the other thing, too. Oh, share a drink for the bride. They're all scream like, yeah, I get it. Everything's expensive, but driving around and that's how much they make more money than they're. Also, you're taking a risk. Like, so jet ski, if your plan was drive around for 8 hours a day doing that, like, what if you don't make any money? How many days could you actually do it before then you're like fucked?
I think if you're making the commitment to doing that, you're probably into other, non-traditional income sources anyway.
Yeah, probably.
So you're probably doing stuff on the side that it's not your bread and butter where it won't affect you. But healthy debate, like, what's worse? Is it worse to drive around if you're the actual bachelorette party begging people to give you money? Or is it worse to kind of flip the script and maybe scam these people a little bit? I think the bachelorette shit is a little ridiculous. Like, why should you send random money to a bachelorette party?
Yeah, why is that my problem? I kind of like if you take the chance, but now everybody tries to do it. You go to College Game Day or our show, you hold up your Venmo. I don't know. I kind of think it's funnier if, like, athletes do it for, like, fun. Like, what if Steph Curry just tweeted, shout out Davidson, if Steph Curry tweeted one of his former teammates who like could be doing well by themselves, but the next thing you know, they have in their Venmo like, I don't know, 50 grand in a day, and they go to Steph, be like, why'd you do that? Like, I don't know. You know what? I like fucking around. Like, I'd rather have like, or a movie star, like just pick a fan or something. I'd rather have people do it like almost like funny. And then like where the person doing it didn't know about it and they just get to enjoy the money like a random stranger rather than the people kind of like organizing it and driving it around. Because that's like calculated and they're like you're looking for a handout. Like,
I think it's okay to swindle the simps in this scenario because like honestly, maybe the scammer might not be more, I guess, needing of it, but I feel like we need to end the whole I'm hot, just Venmo me.
Right.
Scenario. Like at least OnlyFans, like you're getting some type of service. Like I support sex workers. Just like it's your bachelorette party, you're not getting $50 from me. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
activity.
exactly.
It's like those fucking like girls on Twitter being like, "So who's gonna buy me dinner tonight?"
Yeah,
and
exactly.
some people
Yeah,
are
you know,
like, holy
yeah.
shit.
Looking back,
Meek, how does that
looking back.
Like, how do you Venmo a girl on Twitter?
Yeah.
You don't. Sorry, Meek.
Looking back, I was a big like buy a drink for a girl. Like you start talking to her, like, oh, let me buy you a drink. Like, it's the dumbest thing we did, or the dumbest thing I did anyway. You're like showing your hand right away. They kind of look at you as an easy mark. Like, don't buy drinks
Bosco,
early.
I got a story for you then. So I bought.
Obviously, unless you're dating, like then if you take a girl out, you're buying. But like, you go back from the dance floor, you walk up, you buy the thing. I told this story, right? Jet ski when we went to a teen night. I was 19, freshman or 18 still, freshman in college that winter. Coming back, my brother was a senior in high school, or junior in high school. We went to a teen night, so everybody there is 17, 18, and I drove him there, and I was gonna drive home. We got lost.
Yeah.
I end up having to stay. I meet a girl. We walk up to the thing, and I'm like, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in here. I'm like, you want a water? They know they can't make any money from the bar. The guy goes, 2 waters is like $22 or something like that. So I think I just had, let's say, yeah, he said whatever it was. It was too expensive. When he handed me the 2 waters, I hand him back one and just enough money for the one. So I'm like, guy, me and her are splitting this. I ain't going in the hole here for $30 for 2 fucking waters. Anyway,
I think that's worse than scamming. Just because you're kind of ripping off the bar. I feel like that's worse than scamming the.
No, it's not
Sims.
ripping off. It's not ripping off the bar. It's just choosing. I'm not paying that much money. Doogs, tell your story.
No, but like going off. Like,
No, I made a choice, jet ski. I made a choice. It's not like I stole the 2 waters. I just took 1 water and handed him enough money for the one.
Yeah, didn't buy 2.
I gave him.
He didn't buy.
I
2,
didn't buy
just bought
2.
1.
No, yeah, I didn't know her that well. Like, listen, if it was.
But the second one was never paid for.
The second one was never paid for, and I handed it back to the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He handed me 2.
I'm confused. I thought okay. Yeah. You're good.
I handed it back to her.
You're thinking of the wrong story. He did tell us one story. We won't bring that up.
Yeah, you did tell us one story that was similar to this. That was.
Oh, yes, I was scamming the bar.
Yeah,
I was very much
yeah.
scamming the bar.
I thought you were thinking that, but
no, I was scamming the bar.
So, Bosco,
we were broke. That was when I was broke. Like, I mean, that's.
And it happens when you're 17 years.
Also, I wasn't technically scamming them. I was giving them what I thought was enough, and it wasn't on them to catch it. So, what?
So you might like this petty story. So right before I got off the market last year, I bought this girl a drink. Pretty girl.
Okay.
She clearly wanted nothing to do with me, and I'm standing there, and she's like, looks disinterested, and I go, I hope you know, like, me and you both know right here and right now, I'm not going to hook up with you later tonight. But I go, but you have the decency that I'm going to trap you for the next 15 minutes, and we're going to have a conversation. We're going to find out a little bit about each other tonight. And I made the girl sit and talk to me for 15 minutes, and I go, now go get go find someone. Later that night, I go see her. I go, oh, look who it is! And like she like was running around the bar, still chasing. I go, still getting that guy, still trying to chase around guys. Like I called her out right in the fucking spot.
Dudes, let me just write down these notes. Let's see. I'll save that for later.
I don't even know what that was, Phil. Whatever. I don't even know what that was. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm working with.
Was that you roasting him or you being earnest?
Earnest.
Okay.
I don't even know what that was.
But he
Give me
didn't
a caller.
he didn't get any ass out of that.
Give me a caller before I get angry. Give me a caller before I get angry.
Gerald, New York.
Jesus.
How you doing, cuz?
What's up, pal?
Hey, so
healthy debate, and I'm not dissing boxing because I'm actually trying to get a match at Rough and Rowdy. But could you technically put professional boxing as the term of professional pillow fighters, right? Because they got pillows on their hands. They're basically professional pillow fighters, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a. I mean, you can't go out there and let guys hit each other in the face. I guess you can in UFC with the little padding, but I don't know, man. That shit's. You've seen a guy get fucked up in boxing. Like, it's coming at brute force. I'm not going to call those boxers pillow fighters. I am not willing to do that.
Yeah, I'm not disrespecting the sport in any way. I love boxing, but healthy debate. A question I wanted to ask.
No, I'm not calling them pillow fighters. They'll punch me right in the face. Doogs, give me 2 more in the third quarter.
Zach, Chicago.
Yo, what's up, Rico?
What's up?
Return caller, bro. Big fan of the show.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit of a Christmas pickle right now. Oh, yeah, by the way, Doogs, I'm liking the Goodwill Hunting look today.
Thanks. Going to dinner with my girlfriend's dad. Gotta look dapper.
Yeah, you're looking good, kid. You're looking good.
Yeah, look, step behind jet ski because I got the camera in front of me, Doogs. Sorry. Step to the left. Or you're right. You're right. You're right.
People were saying it looks like I'm going to court and Doogs is my lawyer in the chat.
He kind of looks. All right, so when you said Goodwill Hunting look, I think he looks like Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
all right.
Or the guy, well, he doesn't have a ponytail, but like,
yeah,
kind of more like the vibes who got the how you like them apples.
Yeah, he looks like that
guy. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, the good how you like them apples guy. Whatever.
Go ahead, Zach.
Anyway, so I got myself in a little bit of a Christmas pickle here. My mom moved to Pittsburgh for a job from Florida, like earlier this year, and she told me, my brother-in-laws, everybody, the family, that she's hosting Christmas in Pittsburgh. And none of us, no offense against Pittsburgh, we've never been there in our lives. But we're like, hey, if we're going to go there, we kind of looked at the football schedule, and we saw that there was going to be a rivalry game on the 23rd. Bengals come to town against the Steelers, and we're like, this would be awesome to take all the guys to. So I went ahead, I bought the tickets for the game for like 4 of us. And then I think it was middle of November, Burrow goes out against the Ravens, I think. And anyway, I sold the tickets like a week later, and I didn't tell anybody yet that I sold them. And we're about like 9 days away from the game. So, and my wife was like, you should say something. And I was like, I don't know. I had them on Ticketmaster for a while, and then somebody actually bought them.
Game time. You had them on Game Time.
Yeah, Game Time. Sorry, whatever. And so, yeah, I sold the tickets, so I'm in a little bit of a pickle right now. I haven't told the guys yet I sold the tickets because I thought nobody would want to see Mitch Trubisky versus Jake Browning. But also, B, what gift do I come up with now?
Buy 4.
Get these guys.
You suck it back up and you buy 4 tickets.
No way.
Yes. And if you think the game's going to suck, you make it more about the tailgate. Everyone has agreed to do this event. You don't spit it on them and say, hey, let's go to dinner or let's go to a ballet. Like, if everyone – I guess the other part of it, too, is, like, was everyone in on it or it was more you being like, we should go to this game? Because if everyone was in on it, you cannot pull –
Yeah, it was more me being selfish, but the guys knew about Joe Burrow, though. They knew about Joe Burrow, though. They were pumped. That's why I was like, I don't think it'd be a big deal.
That changes things. I think you should have, first off, you should have told them earlier.
I know.
But I think you now have to pick up dinner for 4 people.
All right. I don't know where to go in Pittsburgh, though. Is there a restaurant there or what? Would you know?
You'd have to. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's steakhouses.
There's
around.
a bar called like Tequila Cowboys or Tequila Jacks or something like that. Right?
Nah, you're not. We're not going to a bar, Jetski. We're going and we're getting like lump crab cakes. We're
crab
getting
cakes
ribeyes.
in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I mean, this is my Christmas gift to these guys, so I got to come up with something good. You know, it's got to be a good
nice
dinner.
steak.
I'm
Yeah,
for that.
I think you're going. You're going to the steakhouse. I think you're going to the steakhouse.
All right.
The Tequila Cowboy bar is mad fun.
Yeah, if you want to black out, go to Tequila Cowboy.
Yeah, that makes sense too. All right, give me one more for the third quarter.
We just want to show you real quick, dude.
Jesus. Oh,
how
Jesus.
spitting image. Amazing.
Unbelievable. Did you do that for Halloween? Or is that your?
So I think it was like 2021. I got suspended from Barstool Sports, and I was
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, only person ever at the company to get suspended.
Incorrect.
Yeah, only person I can remember.
Right. Oh, I like that. That's
the only
all
one
right.
I can remember too.
Yeah. So I have.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was so bored at my house, and I was watching Goodwill Hunting. I was like, I think I can kind of put the ponytail up right now. I had a
Do
long
you?
enough
So
hair.
that to me would win a costume contest. But I also feel like it's so deep that like the hard part of Halloween costumes is being like, do you know who I am? And you have to explain it.
I think if you have a sticky note that says how you like them apples or the phone number. On your-
Yeah,
Or you double dip. You get the book. What's the book? Not War in Essex County. Something in Essex County. America in Essex County. Whatever the book was. If you were carrying around the book and like on your profile picture you held up the book, I think that works. But yeah, that's a hell of a costume.
That was
a hell of a
April.
costume.
That was just hanging out at the crib.
That was.
I know, but either way, hell of a
Just
costume.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hell of a
was in
costume.
between lots.
Give me one more for the third quarter.
All right.
You even got the little like knockdown hair, like the one strand.
Evolution of Market Economy was the book. Stanko just said.
No, it's something in it's. What is it? What's the name of the book again?
I believe Stanko.
Evolution of Market Economy. Then doesn't he go off and say you read this in this book and you're quoting it as your own sort of knowledge and trying to impress the girl type thing?
Yeah, he does. But no, he says. Evolution. No, that's the theory, the evolutions of market economies. But the name of the book is different. You can Google it. Goodwill Hunting. How do you like them? Or how do you like me now? What's the name of the book? Because he says the page number, and I went and looked it up. It's the actual page number. It's something in Essex County.
Would drastically.
Would drastically underestimate. Yeah, it's something not
Work in Essex County,
maybe.
page 98, right? Yeah, I heard that. I read that too. Were you going to plagiarize the whole thing for us? Or
Yeah,
do you have
what's the
any
name of the
thoughts your
book?
own?
What's the name of the book?
From Vickers, Work in Essex County.
Work in Essex County. Like they say, it's my favorite movie. They say I'm fucking not sharp.
See, the sad
Sharp.
thing about a guy like
Work
you is
in
in
Essex
50
County,
years, yeah,
bro.
it's such
Work
a
in
bad
Essex County. All right, give me the last one for the third quarter. Stanko, I want an apology.
Kudos, sir. Kudos.
Yes. I love you, Stanko. Next one.
Are you 2-0 against the control room? Didn't you beat Jason?
I
like 2
just
days ago?
dominate. I dominate.
You
the
and Jason
control.
go to war, man.
Yeah, Jason puts the Dukes up.
Jason sees. Oh, the best. I got a little peel behind the glass. So in the snack area, Jason comes up to me and goes, "Hey man, I want to talk to you. I hope you don't mind me like going at you." I said, "Jason, that's the whole show. Absolutely no issue." Because I caught him like on the live mic. That's kind of chaos. I was like, "What'd you say?" Like, so I had to say it to him. But yeah, no issue, Jason. That's what we like. So we like Stanko coming at us. We like everybody coming at us. It's the whole thing. It's part of it. We're all a team. Just don't forget who's the best player. Right, Doogs?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. All right, give me the next one. You guys got awfully quiet for that. Do I now have to apologize? It was
No.
a joke. All right.
I can't hear you.
At all?
No.
Fuck you. Give me the call.
Fitz, Cincy.
Yo, Rico, can you hear me, boss?
Yes.
All right, so this kind of hit me today, and I've been waiting for a little bit of time, because I've thought about it before, but I grew up with Twitter since I was like 13. What are we just going to let Elon Musk make it X? I keep getting corrected by people online and my friends.
I didn't like
saying
that.
it's X.
I didn't.
I'm always gonna keep it Twitter. Like I'm never gonna not say retweet. Like it's
Right.
a force of habit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I also don't know why like Facebook tried to do the Meta thing, or is it Meta now? I'm out on that. You have a name brand, don't change the name. It's also like schools. I shouldn't say this. Well, yeah. All right. Why did Syracuse change the name from the Orange Men to the Orange?
I'll look up to see if that's problematic.
Right. You know, yeah, but they didn't embrace anything Native American with Syracuse. Not once did you see a Native American. Now, St. John's, that's problematic. Red Men, problematic. Probably should have changed it to the Red Storm. We back that here at Healthy Debate. Orange Men, it was a fucking Otto the Orange. Like they never, I could be wrong, they never once did I ever see a Native American at Syracuse. So, But yeah, to answer your question, don't change Twitter. Keep it there. You could research it, run the graphic fourth quarter.
My question is more so when like people are going to start calling it X. People are going to be like, oh, like.
I think it's going to take like
Twitter.
5 to 10 years, if that. I think it's going to take a long time.
Really, 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, because you got to remember we're still here. Like, where'd you see that? Oh, I saw it on Twitter.
So the Syracuse mascot was initially taken from the Onondaga Nation, and that's where the Orangeman thing comes
All right, but they never once did I see Syracuse with Native Americans though, ever. So
yeah, me either.
Okay, all right, and so we retract that. They should have changed their name to Orange, obviously, but I don't think I'm crazy with that. 5 to 10 years, Twitter, because everyone who still uses it now.
Yeah, it's the older generation that's on
5
there,
to 10 years.
for sure.
5 to 10 years.
Yeah, like people
Easy.
in Homer's generation.
Yeah. How many you got, Doogs?
Whoa, we just got some people calling in, so we can. How many you want?
All right. What do you got? 6 on the line?
Okay, so many people just hung up. So now we have 3. I have to answer them.
All right, give me the 3. Go 3.
All right. What's your name? Where you from?
Oh, you got to answer them?
Steve from Long Island.
You know what, Jetski?
Yeah.
Rico, you got me?
Oh, yeah, now I do. I was going to do 2-minute drill now. I don't give a shit. Go ahead, Steve.
Rico, just a super quick, maybe a throwaway one. Unpacking after a trip, do you do it right away or do you wait a little bit? It depends on when you get home, I think, but I just wanted your take on it.
If I gave her, all right, so that toiletry bag that I referenced on the rundown of where I couldn't find it, it was in a bag from the end of Surviving Barstool. I made do for the last month with other, I had other obviously stuff. I traveled with that, but I was like, where is it? It was in a duffel bag that I never unpacked. I wish I could conference in my wife. She'll fucking light me up. But no, I am not an unpack. I unpack, put it this way. I just got my suitcase back. That was from the last time I went away. A couple of weeks ago, probably the Champions Classic. I unpacked the suitcase when it's time to go away again. Or I know I need something. I brought that floral shirt or that button down. Where is it? Oh, I think I brought it in that. I am only unpacking out of necessity. And yes, it's the fucking worst.
Rico, respectfully, you're just letting that stuff marinate in your suitcase?
You take that's all right. Here's the shitty part. I'm looking at it and I go, oh fuck, I need it. I do obviously go wash it. Yes, I go wash it. But yeah.
But if you have a little pocket for the dirty clothes, if it's a duffel bag, I think.
Yeah, I'm letting it kind of marinate. You do wash it, but I can't change. I'm not perfect, man. I'm not perfect.
Also, just secondary question: when you get off the airplane, do you change your clothes right away, or you just kind of pop around in airplane?
Oh, it depends. I think a 5-hour flight or going from cold to super hot. But no, I got off the plane today. I'm in this. I'm about to shower now. But no, I don't change right away.
I saw this video. They ran through a plane with a black light. They just went into the bathroom
it's
and
probably
stuff.
gross.
I'll send it to the Twitter. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it. But I imagine that. I think movie theaters, popcorn, shit is gross, but I'll always still eat that. I don't know, man. We're all going to die. If I go out eating pop.
Bosco, you going?
Right now I'm in, Doogs. Yeah.
We're in my neck of the woods.
Right now I'm in, so we'll see.
Is Nicky Smokes coming out for it?
I don't know.
Yeah, he asked. He had one question. He said, "When is it?" Then he had another follow up. I'll tell you after the show.
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah. And then I think he was asking for.
You got the guy.
I think Nicky Smokes was asking for a roster of girls he may have not seen. You know what I mean? That's the kind of guy he is. But we love Nicky.
Best ATM with freshest dollar bills.
Who her sales, her Slack picture? She looks kind of cute.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of conversations you're getting with him. But we like him. Shout out to Dolphins.
I love Nicky Smokes.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me the last 2.
Andrew, Kansas City.
So,
what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So, debate, when is the right time to leave the bar when you have a new coworker and you realize in the first 5 minutes he's crazy? Do you let the night play out or you try to leave immediately?
No, I think you kind of do the phone. maybe change the topic. Like, oh, my wife's been things have been crazy at home, or oh, I gotta jump on this. I got a client call, whatever. Go outside, fake it, come back in, be like, hey, buy the next round. Maybe take the cash out of your thing, or go to the bartender and just like you can even say it if he's not next to you. Be like, hey, just run $40 or $50 on this card because it's worth it. Give him whatever he wants. I got to hightail out of there and make it out of like a rush. And then you would just avoid drinks with them forever. So do the right thing. Don't make it like, yo, you're crazy. I'm out of here. Do the right thing, but yeah, get the hell out of there.
For sure.
And I think it should only take like one drink to know he's nuts. So, Doogs, give me the last one.
Yeah. Aiden, New Hampshire.
You got me?
Yep.
Hey, how we doing, fellas? Happy holidays. Just want to say Christmas Vacation. Haven't heard a lot about that. One of the greatest Christmas movies. You got Cousin Eddie, Chevy Chase, the hot lady from the mall. Great scene. I mean, all around great movie. And then second point, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the GOAT cereal. There's nothing that beats it. Dry cereal is the way to go. And if you're going to do dry cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Golden Grams is my #1 cereal.
And you're staunchly no milk, right?
Yeah, staunchly no milk.
No milk,
Golden
no
Grams
milk.
is an unbelievable cereal. Family Christmas Vacation, I've seen all of the parts. I don't think I've ever sat and tried to watch it all the way through, but I have seen kind of the whole thing.
Bosco, did you hear Rowan's point really quick about Christmas Vacation?
What did he say?
So he said, I'm a big fan of Christmas Vacation, so Aiden, I agree with you. But he said he doesn't like movies where everything seems to go wrong for the family.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, it's a good point. I kind of like what he's a smart guy, so doesn't shock me with that. But yeah, I think that's, it's good. It's not an elite for me. I don't know.
Can we get your top 5 Christmas movies, 5 to 1?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. All right, no order off the top of my head. Home Alone, Jingle All the Way. Am I willing to put Elf in there?
I think Elf.
Gotta put
Elf, Four Christmases, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the claymation one when you were a kid is elite. I think that does it. I don't know.
No,
Probably a
It's a
bad
Wonderful
list. No. Oh, yeah, I'm
How
an
do we
idiot.
feel
It's a
about the
Wonderful
Charlie
Life.
Brown Christmas special?
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I mean, it's a
But
good,
like, as an adult, am I watching that now? Like,
well, they don't put it on the TV ever. They took it off.
yeah, It's a Wonderful Life is the GOAT. Yeah, I got you. It's a good one. We'll have to iron that out
Have a
maybe
nice
tomorrow.
day, fellas.
But hey, listen, I think we're gonna have 5 scripts tomorrow to make 5 unbelievable Christmas movies. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Jetski, 2-minute drill.
Okay.
Run it through. What's up?
Just waiting for the music.
No, you're good.
All right, we'll go off top without it. Okay, first one. You're offered the opportunity to know exactly what you would be doing in 20 years from now. However, you cannot change your future at all. Would you want to know?
Maybe. You can't change your future at all, so I guess nothing has an impact. Yeah, I almost would want to say, all right, nothing I can do can change the impact?
No. Well, you can try to, I guess, but like,
I would say that I would want to know. This way I wouldn't take things seriously as much. So like, hey, you're going to be in 20 years, you're going to be out of work or you're going to be a millionaire. Like, maybe it's going to work out one way or the other.
it's kind of like Final Destination, like no matter what.
Yeah, like, hey, you're gonna be returning carts at Walmart as a senior citizen. Like, right now, I wouldn't go as crazy, or maybe I would go crazier now to enjoy having the best job in the world.
All right, what is the scariest? I know you're not a horror movie guy, but the scariest non-horror movie villain of all time?
As a little kid, I'm gonna say Miss Finch in Follow That Bird. I was terrified of her, which may make me a pussy, but
The Trunchbull is a scary one.
yeah, the shark in Jaws as a little kid. Chucky was already a villain. I don't know. That's a tough one. Like who's a villain in movies that weren't supposed to be villains?
You have the ability to stockpile one item in the event of an apocalypse to resell or barter with the rest of the population. What would you choose, and what would you think would be the most valuable?
Toilet paper.
I think that's pretty good.
Easy to carry, big market. People need it. There's no denying. It's not like, oh, they're just going to run tap water from their... You need toilet paper. Antibiotics,
though, could be a good one, too.
Then you're taking advantage of people with medications and stuff like that.
It's the apocalypse.
Toilet paper, you got to take a shit. Hey, pay up. So that's where I'm at. All right, great show. Tomorrow, pitch those movies. Leave the voicemails. Phil tweeted out a few times tonight. I'm excited. I also think, Doogs, you should come with a pitch of a movie yourself. I think that'd be very funny.
Should we all come with one?
You should all come with one. I think I'll try and write one tonight. I got a lot going on tonight.
Okay,
but
cool.
Tomorrow morning, maybe on the flight back, I can take care of it. So, again, Surviving Barstool coming up. Big dinner in an hour. That is Healthy Debate. Everybody loves Healthy Debate. See you tomorrow.